belong on board a train or TWA button or payphone on the platform. You can also report concerns using the same TTC app.
Hey people, hey, welcome to the Saturday live stream here on the Ken Continuum channel. Hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. And I see Advisorate. Hey Advisorate, how you doing? And Wayne Wright. Bob Dole's everywhere. Hey John Burke and Wesley T. And Harjot and Virginia Wedlake, hello. Scott Briggs, how you doing? It's cold there, it's cold here too. Hey Capellan, how you doing? Charlie Sturm, hello. Hey Vivian Johnson, welcome to the Continuum. Hey Starling 2222, how you doing? Alan K, good day to you. Hey Schnurtchick, hello, and Sunjib. And Funny Dog is here, greetings. Good to see you. Hey Anthony Salinas, how you doing? Mark MW, good day. I guess good evening where you are, late evening. Hey Dave in Bangor, Maine, how you doing? Hey Michael Wynn is here. LRM Guitars, Jerry K. Welcome all. So as you can see, I'm at a subway station here. This is Kiel Station. I'm good, Anthony, thank you very much. Hey Dave Thomas, how you doing? Anna V, hello. Yes, I got a haircut. I did it yesterday. I'm back down to the buzz cut again. Hey Sebastian, how you doing? Hey Shababalan, hello, and Conrad. So I'm at Kiel Station, as I mentioned. Let us head outside. The plan is to meet up with Meghan at the Eaton Center, so I have a long walk ahead of me. Gonna meet her there around 8:40ish or so. That's the plan anyway. I wish I could take a subway ride while I stream, but there's no signal once the subway goes underground. Hey chump, I cut my own hair. That's right. All by myself. Hey Michelle number one, how you doing? Yeah, until Bell has proper subway signal in the subway, or proper cell signals in the subway, I can't do any live streams in the subway system, unfortunately. Hey Gertish, hello. Hey, thanks Sunjib. And here's Bloor Street. So that is looking west. There's High Park right over there. And we're going to head east into downtown. Hey, Mike Landry in with a $5 super chat. Hey, Ken and everyone in the chat. Thank you very much, Mike, for gracing us with your presence once again and gracing me with some awesome support. Very much appreciated. And as you can see, we still have lots of snow piled up all over the place. Hey, Nick Mountain, how you doing? What is the Baconator? Oh, thank you, Funny Dog. It's heading east, Shababalan. East into downtown. Yeah, I've been doing my own hair for decades, Donna, although I just shave it, right? So it's not like any real skill is involved. I just get the clippers and go to town. If I had to do an actual haircut, I think it would be a disaster. And I have tried before, and it was a disaster. Yeah, thanks, Harjot. Fairly cool, but not super cold or anything. Maybe like -4 or thereabouts. Maybe a bit cooler now. -6 or 7 perhaps. Donna, I used to have long wavy hair also. Not all that long ago actually. I chopped it all off. Last fall, I chopped it all off. Before that, I had long ass hair. Not to my ass, but almost to my shoulders or so. Hey, thanks, Jerry K. Yeah, it's so simple, obviously, when you don't have any hair to deal with. Even shampoo is not really necessary. So I don't need a 2-in-1 or a 3-in-1 or a 4-in-1. I need a 0. Yeah, I'm wearing a hat now. I knew I'd be walking out here for a couple of hours. Made sure I brought my nice warm hat. Hey, Tom Bikes, good evening. Hey, the Ottawa Wanderer, welcome. Nancy, I just started about 7 minutes ago, so you didn't miss much. Well, if I did that, Anthony, the stream would not be very, very long, because the plan is to end the stream at the Eaton Center. So I kind of have a time to be about a 2-hour walk or so. So if I took the streetcar, it would be a short stream. So I'm just going to stick to walking. Hey, Heterochromia. I think I know who this is. $20. Wow, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Up there in the Northland. An old buddy of mine from Northern Ontario. Hey, I appreciate the support. Hope you enjoy me walking through snowy Toronto here. What's the snow situation like up there? Yeah, no worries, Anthony. I'll probably hop on a streetcar some other time while I'm streaming. I have done it before. The usual, yeah. I know what that is. I know exactly what that is. I wonder if Old School and Justin will make an appearance. That'd be cool to have all three of you in the chat. Those are 3 people I know from up north. And they've all appeared in the chat on separate occasions. Hey, Kevin Hawthorne, how you doing? Gordon Freeman. Hello, hello. Some nice fruity offerings here. Smells good even in the winter walking past there. Yeah, I'm walking all by myself, but I will be meeting up with Meghan eventually. So I'll get to say hello to her. Hey, Noble Koss, what's up? Here's that building that Johnny detests with every ounce of his being. It is pretty butt ugly. Hey, John G. Serwick, how you doing? And people call this the giraffe. It's been like this for at least 10 years or so. Like I was afraid of my camera. So this is finally going to be redeveloped. There was another proposal that was denied some years back, and so now there's a new proposal that they finally approved. So the giraffe will be making way for a new residential building. Hey David, yeah, the sidewalks are pretty clear now, so no complaints there. So that's where Bloor Street continues on, but I'm going to head down to Dundas Street. Here's the crossways. These are apartment buildings, rental apartments. And I've heard some pretty nasty stories about what tenants in those buildings have to deal with. Some very unpleasant situations with the building management and things of that nature. I don't think the reviews are very good for that complex. Hey, Hunter Stewart, hello. I'm not going to go that far east, Shavabalan. I'm not even going to make it all the way to the east side, unless Meghan and I decide to walk a bit. Once I meet her at the Eaton Center, we might end up walking into the east side a bit. We'll see. Yeah, Jerry K, yeah. I hear it's not the best. Am I going to see the new Flash movie? I wasn't really planning on it. Not in the theater anyway. I suppose once it comes to the streaming services, I'll probably eventually check it out when there's nothing better to do. Wesley, how many provinces have I been to? I've been across Canada from Quebec to BC. I just haven't been to the Maritimes or the Atlantic provinces. And I've been to the Northeast United States and Michigan. So I've been through New York State, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, Maryland, Washington, D.C., all those along the megalopolis corridor, more or less. And Michigan. I went to Detroit. Yeah, I'd like to, Mike. That's something I'd definitely like to do.
Yeah, of course you think that.
Alright, so here's where Dundas Street branches off. And this continues as Roncesvalles Avenue heading straight south. But I'm going to follow Dundas Street. Hey, Big S. You've been to New Brunswick, Prince Edward. You've been to the whole eastern side. And Arizona. That's kind of an odd American state to go to randomly. Nowhere near the Canadian border. Hey, Matt8282, happy 80th George Harrison. Yeah, that's true, right? Today would be his 80th birthday. How about that? And just coincidentally, I was watching some George Harrison videos on YouTube today. Maybe they were recommended to me because of his birthday. I bet. Yeah, cool, Scott. Can I get a green? What the heck? Didn't this traffic just have a green light? Did they forget about us here? Us lowly pedestrians? Did I listen to Imagine? Well, not today. I've heard it probably about 1,000 times though on different occasions. Can I finally go or what? Why is this light so ridiculously long? Is it just me, or is this an uncalled for amount of time to wait to cross the street? There's the 505 right there. Hey, it's a psychic. Or as my dad used to say, it's a physic. I think he thought that was funny. I am impatient. Seems to me I waited there a good 2 minutes for that light to change. Whereas it should be no more than 30 seconds in my opinion. Quad Mods FPV $27.99. Wow. Hey Ken, thanks. Hey Ken, looks like a West End Wander. Wow, thank you for that very generous super chat. And yes, it is indeed a West End Wander. West End to downtown. Yes, I hope you enjoy the long walk, Quad Mods. I rather like this end of Dundas Street. It has a kind of a gritty quality to it because it's not gentrified yet. It's so old school, like the businesses along here. It's like it's still the same as it was 30 years ago or something. Hey, Mark MW, yeah, it's late for you over there. Have yourself a good night, and thanks for dropping by. Catch the replay later. That'll be something for you to do on a lazy Sunday, if that's your plan. Very eclectic, yeah. I'm not sure if these have always been residential, if they were converted to residential. Hey, Jennifer Gala. Hey, welcome. You want to learn how to play some Beatles songs, Donna? There's lots of tutorials on YouTube. Whether you want to learn on guitar or piano. And they really make it easy to follow. At least most of them do, if they're good enough at what they do, anyway. There's an awesome channel I watch by a guy named Rick Beato, where he really gets into music theory. He has a series called What Makes This Song Great, and he'll really break down every aspect of some hit songs through the decades, various songs from like Beatles songs to something more current. And he's a very skilled musician as well, and a producer. And he was a professor of music, actually, at Cornell University, so he knows what he's talking about. Hey, Mahar, yes, this is the Ken Continuum. You have tuned in to the Ken Continuum channel. Tom Bikes watches Rick Beato. Hey, Craig, yeah, you watch him too, yeah. Yeah, I've been watching his videos for, I don't know, at least 4 or 5 years now. Oh no! That's the name of that place over there. Oh no! Ooh, kind of a cool shot with the streetcar coming around the bend. High Notes Coffee and Vinyl. There's a few cool places here along this end of Dundas too. It's not all old school. Pete Thorne, yeah. Oh, right on, Quad Mods. I hope you enjoy. And he's gotten big enough that some of these musicians, you know, actually watch his videos and enjoy his content. And appear on his channel with him to talk about them. Like he had Sting, interview with Sting, you know, like, you know, big names. Joni Mitchell wanted to have coffee with him because he talked about one of her songs. And she was watching and appreciated what he was saying, so she's like, hey, let's get coffee. Hey Trisha, hello. From Whidbey Island. Good to see you again. Do I miss my long hair? Not so much, not right now. What kind of bees produce milk? You got me. I'm sure I'll groan quite a bit when I find out the answer to that one. Oh yeah, I'm a fan of old school businesses, especially corner stores. They're really kind of mom and pop corner stores with the old-fashioned signage and all that stuff. I love those. See, this one is a bit like that. Not exactly what I was thinking, but, you know, Tommy's Gifts and Variety. I like those sorts of stores, old corner stores. This one you can actually have a little sit-down drink or something to eat here. This looks nice. Yeah, Scott, she had one of the most unique styles of playing guitar, right? Kind of almost like a one-of-a-kind style. Hey, Nancy Mattis, $5. I've had Billy Joel stuck in your head for days now. It's been tormenting you. Billy Joel's been tormenting you? Jeez. Come on now, Billy. Go easy. Hopefully it was one of his better songs that's been stuck in your head. But hey, thanks very much, Nancy, for the $5. Hey, Total Tech, how you doing? Babylon, the only one I listened to was his cover of Space Oddity, and that was like, what, 10 years ago? So that's really the only one I have heard from him. I know he has some other music. I just never really bothered to check it out. I can see the tower. This is Dundas Street, Jennifer. Dundas Street west, far west. There's more of the skyline. Hey, Craig Dwyer, $4.99. Happy Saturday. Thanks, Craig, very much, and happy Saturday to you as well. Hope you enjoy the walk. Been underway for about a half an hour now. Still got a lot of walking to do. For a second I thought that was a train coming under the bridge here, but it was the streetcar going over the bridge. tracks right down here. This is where you'll see the Up Express go by and Via and Go. This time I'm going to have to keep an eye on my battery power, because last time I wasn't paying attention and it was almost dead by the time I plugged in my power bank. So I'm at 73% now. I'm good for a while. Hey Colleen, how you doing? You're counting down spring clothing time? Or how about daylight savings time? I'm looking forward to that. Shavablan, yeah, once it hits 50% is when I usually plug it in, if I remember, that is. Sometimes I'm just so busy talking and walking that I kind of space about it, and the next thing I know it's at 15% and I get a notification. I'm like, oh dang. Yeah, LRM guitars. I found that pick online. I thought it was cool. And there was no like credit on the picture I found as to who took that and who put the Batman there. So I was like, oh, well, it looks like it's just there for free use. So I just thought, yeah, I'm gonna use that. Hey, Jenny's in the house with $10 in honor of the Quiet Beatles birthday. It's your stepdad's fave. Paying it forward, buy yourself a Meghan sushi and a burrito. Oh, thank you. Wow. Thank you, Jenny. Very kind. Yeah, happy birthday to the Quiet Beatle, George Harrison. 80 years old. Or he would have been 80 years old. I think he passed away in 2001, right? It's been a while since he passed. Hey, Naughty Brown. Hey Lena, how are you? He was still in his 50s when he passed away. That's pretty sad to have died so young. Hey Tom Seeley, hello. Hey, High Fivers in the house. Hey, thank you very much. $58, yep. I'm not there yet, but it's not too far in the future. And then once I am at that age, I'll have outlived 2 Beatles, which is kind of weird. And by then, who knows? Ringo and Paul will be well into their 80s by then. They're not going to live forever, unfortunately. This is a depressing topic of conversation. When are all the Beatles going to be dead? Jeez. '50s is new 30. I can get behind that. here at the Eaton Center last night. Yeah, I haven't been in a while, not inside anyway. I guess I walked through there in a video a little while back. That was the last time I was in. And we're coming into Little Portugal. And I'm walking past Meghan's old street, actually. I think that's Margaretta Street. Once upon a time, Meghan lived up there, just north of College. Hey, Alan K, $5, sushi and burrito, the theme of the fun tonight. And thank you very much, Alan, for always supporting the channel. Sushi and a burrito. Or a burrito sushi. Is that when you combine the two? I know there are places that sell those, and I've never tried them. There's the one called Rolltation. I think that's the name of it. I remember that band, Funny Dog.
A mobile game that is.
Yeah, they were pretty big in the punk community back then. Domino's. What are the deals like here? Small one topping plus a drink for $8.85. That's not so bad, really. That's pretty decent, right? Pretty decent. I mean, if you bought a frozen pizza at the grocery store plus a small bottle of pop, you'd be paying probably more than that. Who's this guy? What's he doing walking down the street looking so hip and fly? And why is this here? Why? What's going on here? And look, there's another. Why is that guy there? What's up with that? You all know who that is, right? This is all just pictures of famous dudes. Interesting, I guess. Not sure if it was an art gallery or a photography studio. Hey, crikey, good evening. And we hit 100 likes. Thank you, Shababalan, for the update. Yeah, hit that like button if you're watching and enjoying. And hit the subscribe button too if you're new. If you want to come and say hello in the chat, that would be awesome. Hey, DJ Ian, what's up? Alright, here is Brock Street. At one time this was an independent town, I think called Brockton. I think that's what it was called. Definitely wasn't Brockville because that's another place in Eastern Ontario. So I think this was Brockton. And it got annexed by the city of Toronto. That happened like way back when, in the late 19th century or early 20th century. This is your town, yeah? The sights and sounds of downtown Brockton. Pinata Taco. Oh, pretty busy in there. For all your taco needs. Murdoch vibes, yeah. Can anyone name some two-hit wonders? How about Milli Vanilli? Did they have 2 hits before they crashed and burned? Got lots of neat little grocers along here. What about the Lemonheads? Maybe they had 2 hits, right? From what I can remember anyway. If anybody even remembers the Lemonheads. Yeah, that was a good song, Scott. My sister Melissa kind of impersonated a reporter for a music magazine in order to interview the lead singer of the Lemonheads, when in fact she was just a fan of the band and was not connected to any magazine whatsoever. And it worked. She got to go with him to a coffee shop and have a one-on-one conversation. All under the guise that she was going to write an article for a music magazine. She did some pretty wild and crazy things. What was his name again? Evan Dando, right? Evan Dando was the name of the Lemonheads lead singer. And here's Dufferin Street. Yeah, I think I heard something about that, Tom. She was a wild and crazy gal. There's a nice old school convenience store there, like I was talking about earlier. Brothers Discount. 24 hours. This was always handy. Yeah, I'm in Little Portugal, independent mind. I should hit the Eaton Center by 8 p.m. Yeah, I might not take a direct route though, straight down Dundas. I might kind of take a more of a scenic route if I want to meet Meghan at around 8:30 or 8:40, just to extend the stream a bit more, use up some of this data. I've got so much data now, there's no way I can use it all, I find. I only used half of my data last billing cycle. It's not like a bad thing, of course. But, you know, if I'm paying for it, I'd kind of like to use as much of it as I can. I've always kind of eyed this fire escape here every time I walk past this building, thinking, that's a nice looking fire escape. That fire escape is calling out to me. One day, fire escape. Was New Order a two-hit wonder? Maybe in North America. I think in England probably not. That's the thing with some of these bands. They might have only had 1 or 2 hits in North America, but if they're English bands, they could have had like 10 hits in their homeland. Like Naked Eyes is a good example of that. They're an English band. I don't think they had any top 10 hits in England at all, but I think they had 2 in North America. Hey, Watcher, how are you? Hey, welcome to the stream. Watcher and Karen. Oh, it's something on the radio to remind me. That song does appear on the radio quite a bit. I didn't know that was a cover song, you know. That's from an old 1960s song that they covered. Alright, we are making our way through Little Portugal. Kind of quiet here for a Saturday night. This place can be pretty hopping because there are some pretty popular bars along Dundas. Closer to Ossington though. But it is pretty early also for the bar scene, right? No one's really heading out yet. Here's another old school corner store. Seven days a week, I buy my snacks at this store 7 days a week. I can't get enough of root beer and chips. What's this place? Tiger. Interesting. What goes on in Tiger? They're watching UFC. Hey, welcome back, the Ottawa Wanderer. Who's my favorite female singer? I don't know, maybe like Amy Mann, remember her? Or how about, or even Cyndi Lauper, if we're going back, you know, to the early days of pop. Or how about Diana Ross, if we're going further back? Supremes era Diana Ross. Even though she debatably didn't have the best voice in the Supremes, I did like the sound of her voice the most, I think. And Joni Mitchell, can't forget Joni Mitchell, like 1970s era Joni Mitchell, or late 60s, when her voice was at full force, right? I know a lot of people like her raspy voice now, but I prefer her voice when she was still young, before the cigarettes altered it permanently. Debbie Harry, yeah, she's good too. There's a 7-Eleven that's probably going to disappear one day and make way for a mid-rise condo. Celine, yeah, I was never really a big fan of Celine. I know she's a good singer and all that. Just her style of singing just isn't my thing. Grace Slick, I dig some of the older stuff from Jefferson Airplane. You know, you could say Janis Joplin if you're into that style. Yeah, I said Cyndi Lauper. I think her 80s stuff, like songs like Time After Time and She Bop and all that sort of stuff. She has a good voice. Joan Jett, she's cool. Here is a Dollarama. Okie doke. Tattoo shop. Opinions on Cher. I liked her 1970s, early 70s stuff after Sonny and Cher broke up, like Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves and that kind of stuff. Didn't really like her big resurgence so much with all the auto-tune. She kind of ushered in the age of auto-tune. Tisk tisk Cher. How could you? You kind of ruined pop music. Hey, Chris the Pepsi driver, how you doing? Yeah, that was a great movie, Donna, yeah. That movie affected me quite a bit when I was a teenager when I first saw it. Oh yeah. Oh, we're at Ossington Avenue. Okay. For a second I was like, we're not at Bathurst already, are we? No, no, no. Bathurst is still quite a ways down. Natalie Merchant. Yeah, my sister was a big fan of her. That band 10,000 Maniacs. She's a huge fan of them. I would hear that music being played constantly when I was a teenager coming from my sister's bedroom. What is my favorite car chase movie? It's not really a genre of movie that I'm a big fan of, but maybe the Blues Brothers, because it's also a comedy movie. So, and it has probably one of the best car chases in the history of cinema. Here's Ossington Avenue. This is where I was going to meet Meghan, but plans changed. She had some things to do here, but they didn't take as long as she thought. So she said she's going to make her way down to the Eaton Center. I'm in Little Portugal, yes indeed. Yeah, I was a big fan of all the Smokey and the Bandit movies. Hey, we passed 300 concurrent viewers. Awesome. Watch it drop down below now, because I said it, so I jinx it. That's usually what happens. But hey, welcome if anyone's new to the channel. Just taking a walk through Little Portugal here in Toronto. Gonna make our way to downtown. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you want. It's not the law or anything, but you know, it would help out the channel. And come and say hi in the chat also if you are feeling social. But lurking is just fine too. I am a lurker myself most of the time. Shavabalan, how did you know? It literally just hit 50%. How did you know? Are you tracking my phone? So I'm going to plug it in here once I get to a good spot. Hey Lucia, how's it going? Hey Thomas Fuentes. Hey Doug, how are you? And Keenan, yeah, long time no see. I think I see a spot up ahead where I can put the phone down and plug in the power bank. Nancy Mattis, $5. Do I really? Billy has left the building. Thank you very much, Nancy. All right, I'm gonna walk in the snow here. Use this picnic table. I'm gonna put the gimbal down on the picnic table. Ooh, I just saw another $10 roll in. Nancy Mattis again. Enjoy some dessert after dinner with Meghan. Wow, thank you. Thank you so much, Nancy. That is so incredibly kind and generous. Thank you. I'll be sure to tell Meghan. All right, let's plug this in. There we go. I heard Led Zeppelin passing by in a car. It's always a bit surprising when you see a car and you hear something like Led Zeppelin now instead of, you know, like Sam Smith or whatever's hot right now. Like somebody's listening to Zeppelin. They must be very old, or they must have long hair and enjoy guitars. It was Black Dog, Jenny. Hey now, I like the way you move, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove. I can't do Robert Plant, obviously. Alright, so I'm all plugged in now. Hey, the Ottawa Wanderer, in with the $2 super chat. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed, yes. I will definitely pass this along to Meghan as well. Very much appreciated. Yeah, I enjoy CCR quite a lot, actually. They're probably one of my top 5 favorite classic rock bands. I'm not sure what the top 5 would be, but I know they would be somewhere in there. Maybe even top 3. That's how much I like them. It is the Flower Pot. Another old grocery or variety store over there. We'll just walk past Trinity Bellwoods Park. All snow covered. Do I want to go see Guns N' Roses? I think if it was 30 years ago, I probably would have been down for that. But Guns N' Roses now just does not do it for me anymore. Axl's voice is just gone. It's gone, man. It's just... Guns N' Roses is more like squirt Guns N' Roses now. Whoa, what the heck now? Pamela! Pamela, wow. Thank you very much. Pamela Pizizik. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. My apologies if not, Pamela, but $50 popped up in my YouTube feed. First time watching, you have a nice voice. Haven't seen you yet. Have a nice meal. Wow, that is incredibly kind, Pamela. Thank you. And I will do you the honor here of showing you my face. Although right now, probably not in the best of camera-friendly conditions. But hey, thank you very much. There's me. I'm all bundled up for the winter conditions here. Thanks, Gertish. How old am I now? I'm getting up there. I've got more than a few years on Mr. Johnny Strides. Just to give you an idea. Hey, thanks, Nancy. Yeah, it's a very warm hat. Yeah, I'm still waiting for me to start feeling old. It hasn't really kicked in yet. Maybe it never will. That would be cool. Good times in the laundromat. Love is here. Okay, I won't argue with that. Hey, Ali BHG is here. You're looking forward to yelling at clouds, Jenny? Picard is here. Ahead, warp factor 9. Engage. Here's another 7-Eleven. Yeah, JK. They're dropping like flies. So you're still a youngster there, Jenny. Yeah, we're getting a signal notification here. It's an odd place for that to happen. Yeah, hopefully that was just a temporary signal problem. Got a situation happening here. Glitched. Hopefully it doesn't glitch like it did when I was walking up those stairs off Davenport Road. Matt Ross, yeah. Time does fly, man. And the older you get, the faster it flies. Goes from Mach 1 to Mach 2 to Mach 3. We're coming out of Little Portugal. We kind of are out of it for the most part, because we are almost at Bathurst Street. Yeah, there's still a few of those old pizza shops along here. I just didn't really notice them as I was walking, but I know there's still some along here because I did take note another time. Some nice independent mom and pop pizza places. This Church's Chicken. They have good biscuits. That's probably all I would have there. Yeah, Toronto has a bit of a, I don't know, a problem with good pizza. I mean, this is what I hear people say anyway. It's not regarded as a pizza city. It has awesome food of almost every other type. But I know there are some good pizza places here. You just have to really do your research. They're usually independently owned neighborhood pizza places. I've heard good things about Fresca. There's also Batondo's, north of Brooklyn. Pizza Nova is a chain, but I guess they're one of the better chains, right? Chocolate covered coffee beans. That's like a double whammy of caffeine. And I think everybody in Toronto knows that Pizza is the worst of the pizza places. Here's Bathurst Street. Starling says Pizza Hut is the worst. I would take them over Pizza if I had a choice. And I'm also not a fan of Boston Pizza. I've talked about them before. It's another chain. Yeah, we're getting closer to downtown. Valerie, we have Papa John's. I'm not sure about the other one though. I've never seen it here. Lil Sicily. Yeah, I've never seen that in Toronto. But we do have a couple of Little Italies here that have independent pizza places. Maybe some of them are Sicilian. There's a Papa John's just literally a 2-minute walk up the street from my building. I've had it one time just to try it out. I thought it was alright. Meghan actually got it for me for my birthday. Not my last birthday, but the one before that. She was like, what do you want for your birthday? I'm like, just pizza. Just get me some pizza. I'm pretty easy to please in that way, right? Oh, Little Caesars. Yeah, we have Little Caesars here. Oh, yeah. Oakwood Pizzeria. Yeah, Sam? Is that on Oakwood Avenue? Or near St. Clair and Oakwood? Oh, the tower went dark. Let's see if it lights up again. Let there be light, CN Tower. Oh, here comes some light. It's lighting up. You can make that out. I've been to this place before.
My steps.
This was really good. I sat right where they're sitting, right there. Yeah, I enjoyed this place quite a bit. I'm not vegan, but I am vegetarian. Hey, Carl Roth, how you doing? Yeah, it's good, JK. There's another one up the street that's also good. So we're on Dundas Street West still, and we're just kind of about to cross past Kensington Market, and Chinatown is just right up ahead. Oh, there's 2 cranes here now. We're in Susie's neck of the woods here. Susie from the chat. We're building some new housing to replace the old Alexandra Park projects that are slowly being redeveloped with this new community. Here's the other one here, Greens Vegetarian. This is a good place too. You can tell if it's a good place when you see how full it is. Like this area, limitless thinker. Yeah, me too. How many steps so far? I'm going to say I don't have my step tracker immediately available, but I'm going to say so 60 minutes is about 6,000 steps. So I'd say almost 9,000 steps so far since the beginning of the stream. About 9,000. Hey Dahlia, yeah. I did it myself. Hey, Emily's here. Hello, Emily. How you doing? And hello, Tam. Welcome. Here's Augusta Avenue, Kensington Market. I walked through there on a live stream not all that long ago. So I'm going to press on to Spadina. Maybe I'll walk north up Spadina. We'll walk past Susie's restaurant. And I'll peek in the window. Like a weirdo with a phone on a stick. Hey, Susie's here. Speak of the devil. Not that you're a devil, Susie. We are right in your neck of the woods, Susie. I was just commenting on the big cranes here now. So let's walk through part of Chinatown. We're making our way east into downtown to the Eaton Center because I'm going to meet up with my girlfriend Meghan at the Eaton Center. Here's Kensington Avenue. Yeah, I've been there, Matt. It's good. They have good tacos. And thanks very much, Alan. Yes. Hit like and subscribe by all means. Do both of those things. You can see me wander around Toronto on a regular basis. In the cold or in the heat. In the sun and in the rain. Hey Andy Wood, how you doing? There's the Dragon City Mall. And Spadina Avenue is right up here. Yeah, Megan is already in town. Whoops, she actually got here last night. But she had to head out this morning to take care of a bunch of things. Here's Dundas and Spadina. Anybody parking on the sidewalk to use the bank machine? Not this time. That guy got honked at. Honk honk. One cyclist honking at another cyclist. You walked all the way to Crappy Tire? 17K, not bad. Not bad at all. That's a healthy number of steps. Wow, this place has got some very interesting looking interiors. Hey, Rainbow Obsidian, how you doing? I always get a kick out of this whenever I walk past. This place is open till 11. The Dumpling House. Hey, look, it's Susie's restaurant. I have been here before with Johnny and Bevy and Megan and Susie. We all enjoyed a meal here. Everyone should come and check this place out if you're in Toronto. Yeah, I got a message that was that boop sound. Yeah, Susie's not there right now though. And for all your cheesy Canadiana souvenirs. This is the kind of stuff that you just have to get if you're paying a one-time visit to Toronto. If you're from another country. How accurate is this portrayal of the Toronto skyline? I can see the CN Tower, the Sky Dome. I see First Canadian Place, which I think is supposed to be First Canadian Place. I can see the Brookfield Place Tower. I think I see Commerce Court and the TD Centre Towers. Nothing is really depicted accurately, but enough so that I can sort of discern which building is supposed to be which. So it's better than I thought. Got lots of stuff here. And lots more in there.
It's really satisfying when you...
$5 for a hat, 3 for $12.99. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Pretty decent. I'm not sure about the quality, but it's just a hat. Hey, Estelle's here. We are on Spadina Avenue heading north in Chinatown. Hey, Maroof, hello. That was a loud ass squeak. That was a brakes in the wintertime squeak. If you're on a bike, oftentimes you'll hear that sound. Looks like this car hasn't moved in a few days.
He's like, bro, I don't know how to fucking cook my GoPro. And then the chat was like roasting him. He was like, all right, I'll cook eggs and bacon and pancakes. And then the chat was like, bro, you gotta
fucking Uber rush hour. Lots of delivery bicycles and scooters. Here's a Krispy Kreme. It's pretty busy in Krispy Kreme right now. I've never actually been inside of a Krispy Kreme. I have had their donuts before though, but simply because someone brought them. And they are better than Tim Hortons. I will admit that. They are better donuts. Hey, C&D, hello. There's a little smart car. Who's honking at who, though? I think we're having a disagreement between drivers over here. Remember when smart cars were supposed to be the new thing? And you used to see a lot of them? And it was like, oh, smart cars are going to become like the preferred mode of transportation. But then all of a sudden the smart cars seem to start disappearing, and now you barely ever see them anymore. Here's another souvenir shop here with extremely outdated Toronto postcards. That skyline shot is from about 1999. Get some new postcards. Do they even make them? When I went to the CN Tower when was that? Last fall, to do a video, I was looking for the most recent Toronto skyline postcard I could find in their tourist shop. And the most recent one was at least 5 years old. They just do not make postcards anymore. Hey, Mr. Hippo, hello. Last September, yeah. Here's the El Macombo. Yeah, we definitely have talked about postcards before. I guess it's one of my pet peeves, because I was a collector of postcards. And I would still buy them if they ever updated them, but they never do. Alright, here's College Street. Let's run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Did I ever stay at the old Waverly Hotel? No, I most definitely did not. And it's gone now. That building is now where the Waverly used to be. And that was a pretty sketchy place. The old Waverly. You can see the blue sign down at the bottom. That's the Silver Dollar Room. So they did rebuild the Silver Dollar Room after they tore down the original. It's a live music venue. I'm not sure what goes on in the Silver Dollar Room now, though. Get a shawarma. I prefer falafel. And it's been a long time since I've had a falafel. I used to eat them on a regular basis. Oh, thank you very much, PAG. I try. Here's an awesome library building. I'll have to take my pocket camera in there to do a video. I did one years ago before I was using the Osmo Pocket, but I'll have to do an updated video because that inside that library is pretty impressive. The building from the outside is fairly impressive as well, but inside it's like, wow, you would just never expect it to look the way it does on the inside when you're looking at it from the outside. Yeah, I'll try to do that, Allie. Hey, Mark S., I'm very well. I hope you're doing well. This used to be a pub called Einstein's. Looks like there's nothing here now. I'm not sure if that closed down during the pandemic or not. Because we are walking through the University of Toronto portion of College Street here. That's the main campus just across the street. SCTV count Floyd.
Oh yeah.
I'm on College Street, the Ottawa Wanderer. We're going to make our way over to Yonge Street eventually. Anyone new to the stream, if you're wondering, we're heading into downtown. We're on College Street currently. We're going to head to the Eaton Center, the big mall at Yonge and Dundas. Yeah, we're pretty close to Queen's Park. We're going to walk right past it. It's just over straight ahead here. Rainbow, there's nothing convoy-ish going on. It's just a small group of people meet up at Queen's Park usually, and then they might walk around a bit downtown, and that's pretty much all that's left of that. It's not a very big group of people at all anymore. Maybe sometimes they drive around and honk their horns in their vehicles, not in big trucks or anything. Oh, right on, Hippo. Here with Alex. Gets around TO. Oh, by the way, I'd like to congratulate a couple of people who appear in the stream who have their own channels who recently passed the 1,000 subscriber mark. I think Toronto Tech in Transit, aka Henry, his channel just passed 1,000 subs recently, so congrats to him. And also I think Emo's music channel also passed the 1,000 sub mark. So good going. Hope you have continued success on your YouTube journey. Did Sapand also pass 1,000 subs? If that's the case, then congrats to Sapand as well. I wasn't aware of that. Oh, is that right, Scott? Yeah. Got rained out. Hey, crikey, you gotta start somewhere. Even Action Kid had 4 subs once upon a time. There's the awesome tower view down McCall Street. Oh, this person, hey, you dropped something! You dropped something! This person dropped this. The person on the bike, but they didn't hear me. It's a Walking Man dude style head covering. Well, I guess the whole face is exposed in this one, not just the eyeballs and mouth. It's like a for your put on your head so that everything is covered except your face. He's gonna wonder what the heck happened to this at some point. He was riding on the sidewalk though. When he went over the curb, that's when it fell off. See, if he wasn't riding on the sidewalk, it probably would not have fallen off. There's a lesson to be learned there. Stay off the sidewalks on your bike, for the love of God. I'm just going to put it here. Maybe some cold person will come along and think, hey, I could use that to warm up my head. It'll probably blow off though with this wind. I'll turn it around. I don't think it's going to stay there, but oh well. It's there for now. It's up for grabs. Yeah, it's through like Balaclava. It was one of the bike delivery people riding on the sidewalk, of course. Mr. Hippo, enjoy. Well, I thought about it, but I doubt I'll ever wear one of those. It's not really my style. I'm sure someone will notice it. Where's Meghan? Meghan is at the Eaton Center. So I'm making my way there to meet up with her. Can I cross here? Let's cross here. So there's Queen's Park right straight ahead. Give it to a bank robber. Maybe someone will find it and rob a bank. I'm going in the opposite direction. No, I'm still heading towards Yonge Street. Eventually I'll go south, but for now I'm just going to stick heading straight west to Yonge. Yeah, I'm kind of with you there, Novelcost. The Eaton Center, yeah, that's funny, right? I read recently in the Toronto subreddit, there was a thread about the Eaton Center, and some people were saying that when they were kids, they thought it was actually called the Eaton Center, E-E-E-A-T-I-N, because every time they went there with their parents, they went to the food court to eat. So they thought it was actually called the Eaton Center. I thought that was pretty funny. Especially since there hasn't been an Eaton store there in decades, right? So it makes sense that a kid would wonder, why is it called the Eaton Center? Because I eat there, that's why. Because once upon a time there was a big department store there called Eaton's, for those who don't know. It was the anchor of the mall. And now there's a Nordstrom in that space. But after Eaton's closed, it became a Sears. And then the Sears all closed down, and then it became a Nordstrom. I'm not sure what they did with that statue, Andy. Yeah, the Bay and Saks Fifth Avenue store at the other end across Queen used to be a Simpsons. It was a bit of a not high-end department store, but it was mid-range at least. I mean, you could get high-quality merchandise at Eaton's. It wasn't considered like cheap or anything like that. It was pretty classy by Canadian standards, I guess. Yeah, that's right, Andy. The one at the Eaton Center was humongous. It was over 1 million square feet. It was huge, giant department store. I think it had like 9 levels of retail, 9 floors. And it had a few floors in the basement levels also that were like for their sort of discount or marked down merchandise. By comparison, the Nordstrom store that's there now is only 220,000 square feet or something like that. Maybe even just 200,000. So it's just a fraction of the size of what Eaton's used to be. Oh yeah, right, Andy, yeah. All right, here's Bay Street. So I still have a little bit of time before I'm going to meet Meghan, so I'm thinking I'm going to walk south on Bay Street and I'll go past the Eaton Center and then I'll loop back over to Yonge to head back north up to the Eaton Center, and maybe by then it'll be time for me to meet up with Meghan. So we're walking south on Bay now. Yeah, we're probably going to walk right past Nathan Phillips Square. Yeah, I'm not sure what those sounds are back there. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Hey, where are you?
Hey, Raja Patel, hello. I think, oh, she's trying to find her Uber. Okay. That's such a common thing, you know. It's like, where are you, car? You're supposed to be here, but you're not there. Then you have to like walk around the corner, around the block or something, and there it is. I kind of hate using Uber, so I never do it. I'd rather just walk or hop on a streetcar, whatever. Right, Emily? Yeah. All right, we've been streaming for just over 2 hours. 330 concurrent viewers. Not bad, not bad. Welcome all if you're new to the channel. Hope you're enjoying. You know, hit that subscribe, hit that like. Do all that good YouTube stuff that YouTubers all say. Come and say hi in the chat if you want. I don't get more viewers than Johnny. He usually gets over 500 once he gets going. Once he's been streaming for a while, he'll often go over 500. This channel's quite a bit bigger than mine still. You're two-timing us, independent mind. Whoa. Wow, thank you, Susie. Yes, listen to Susie. She knows what she's talking about. She's been part of this channel for a long time now. I'll get there eventually. Yeah, I'd like to think so. Well, even just 6 months ago, I was never getting over 300 concurrent viewers, unless it was a rare event, like the convoy thing, or, you know, something like that. Just for a regular Saturday night, that never used to happen, so I'm pretty happy. Thanks, Estelle. Yeah, I think I'll take a little peek at Nathan Phillips Square, Chevabalan. Whoa, hey Laura, 10 bucks. Hi Ken, this is my first live stream with my channel. I found you from watching Johnny's. Wow, your videos are fun and entertaining. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Wow, Laura, hey, welcome. Well, thank you for that generous support. Appreciate it very much. I hope you enjoy watching more of my content. I post videos every day. And I do live streams at least several times a week. So yeah, hope to see you in more streams and commenting on the videos and all that good stuff. Thank you, Laura. And Starling 2222, another 10 bucks. I just called to say I love you. Are you Stevie Wonder? Are you like just using an alternate name, Starling? Thank you very much for your support as well. I did more than 10,000 steps. Oh yeah, I'm well past that point now. I'm over 12,000 steps now since I began the stream. Yeah, Laura, you'll find that a lot of the same people who watch Johnny watch me. There's a huge crossover there between our two channels, and it's fun. It's nice to be part of a community. And Johnny and I have done a lot of collaborations together also. You might want to check out some of our collab playlists. It's always fun when him and I get together. We're going to be getting together soon, actually. Nothing is planned definitely yet, but we're talking about another collab coming up. Not really, Nick. I've always been a pretty big walker. taking 2-3 hour walks was just something I would do for fun before YouTube. So now I can incorporate something I like to do with my channel, and it's pretty awesome. Because once upon a time my channel was not a walking channel, it was a different type of YouTube channel. Yeah, once we have something planned and all thought out, we'll definitely pass it along. That's the financial district straight ahead. And here's the backside of City Hall. Not the most, you know, visually stimulating side of the building. Brutalism. I know Ali BHG is not a fan of this building, but the front side is a bit more easy on the eyes, at least.
Huh?
Hey Megan, hey, I am just about to walk through Nathan Phillips Square. So if you're not too far away, I can wait to meet up with you if you like, if you're finished at the Eaton Center. I have nothing planned with RM Transit. That would be something that would be cool to do though. He might be up for it. He does know who I am and all that. I have talked to him in some of his live streams before. We're at the Eaton Center. Yeah, I was going to make my way over there, Megan. Does Megan have a channel? She does. She does have a channel. Megan Sandor, just the same as her name in the chat here. Yeah, you might like her channel. Her videos are pretty well thought out and educational. She puts a lot of work into them, that's for sure. Takes her a while to put together one of her videos. They're all shopped out. Okay, Megan, how about meet me at the south entrance, the Queen Street entrance to the Eaton Center in like 10 minutes. How about that? The Queen Street entrance in 10 minutes. Wow, awesome, Laura. Thank you. I'll definitely tell her that you're going to check out her channel. That's amazing. And I can hear music over here, so I'm not going to get too much closer to that. I can hear Journey. Sounds like, is it a cover? No, it's the real version. It's the actual version of the Journey song that we all have heard a million times. That's right, I'll get away from that. That's sure to get a copyright claim. Can't really linger in Nathan Phillips Square, unfortunately, with that music playing. Couldn't even get a look at the front of City Hall, actually. The Zamboni was cleaning the ice at the rink. Alright, so we're going to meet up with Meghan there in 10 minutes or so, a little less. Yeah, sing it, Steve Perry. It would suck to get a copyright claim now, this far into the stream. Well, I guess I'll go this way. Hey Rob, how you doing? And Rush rocks. Yeah, I agree, Carl. You're speaking my language, Carl. Hey Rika, hey, it was nice having you here for a while. 2:20 a.m. Wow, yeah, have a good sleep. Thank you for checking out the stream so late. Hope to see you next time. Look right down Bay Street. Let's go up on the steps here at Old City Hall. You can get a nice view. There's the clock tower. Wow, look at all the traffic on Bay Street. That's pretty crazy. Come on, gimbal. There we go. That's looking right down the heart of the financial district. What's going on here? Why is it like this on a Saturday night? Is there something going on I don't know about? Hey Sapand, how you doing? Did you recently pass 1,000 subs on your channel? Yeah, very busy. This is the big city. Even on a Saturday night, the financial district is jam-packed with activity. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a game or something going on. But even so, why would there be so many cars driving down Bay Street? Even if there was. Oh, thanks, Sasha. I guess that's a good thing. So there's what used to be the old Simpsons department store, that big ass building there. Now it's divided up into two department stores, Saks Fifth Avenue and the Hudson's Bay Company. But the Hudson's Bay Company actually owns Saks Fifth Avenue. It's kind of interesting. A Canadian company owns Saks Fifth Avenue. And they're both pretty high-end department stores, obviously. I'm not sure what's more high-end, Nordstrom or Saks Fifth Avenue, or are they similar? I don't shop at any of those places, so they seem similar to me. Maybe Saks is a bit more high-end. Hey, Sanders! Going to sleep is 2:27 a.m. in Belgium. Well, thank you, Sanders, for watching also so late at night. Hello! I appreciate you staying up to the wee hours.
We have to go.
You're guessing Nordstrom? Yeah, I have no real idea. Saks probably, yeah. Yeah, maybe they're pretty similar. Yeah, we have Nordstrom Rack up at Yonge and Bloor. So this is where Meghan is going to meet me. No dinguses yet. That's right. This has been a dingus-free stream so far. Maybe we just jinxed it though. Let's hope not. There's Saks and the Hudson's Bay. I'll just take a peek inside.
Here's turn right.
Hopefully there's no music or I'm coming right back out again. Oh, I see her. She's right over there. Here's the mall. And in a second we're going to see Meghan because she's right behind me. Are you ready to see the new Meghan? Behold, everyone. It's the new Meghan. See, this is what Meghan was busy doing today. She came to get a haircut. And you know what? It looks good.
I know, right? See, I told
It looks
you.
good.
I told you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks good.
I love it.
Excellent.
Let's go through the mall.
I don't think I can with this.
Oh.
To go back this
Alright,
way,
hold
yeah.
on. I just gotta bundle up.
Okay,
Can you
yeah.
take this one? Thanks.
Okay, so we're going to head back outside. Everyone's saying, hi Meghan, looks great.
Thanks, guys. I love it. Cristiano's a genius. He even made my nose look smaller. I don't know how he did it. There we go.
All right. Okay, so we're going to head over to Yonge Street.
Yeah, it was like nice for most of the day, and then I walked outside after getting my haircut, and I was like, oh, it got cold all of a sudden.
Yeah.
The temperature just dropped. Yeah, and I went to the black market this morning, and I got 2 coats, and they were $10 each.
Wow.
So it was very awesome.
Andy Wood likes your hair. Lots of people are liking your hair.
Thanks.
There you go.
I love it. It's
Yeah.
so freeing. Like, when he cut my hair off, he was just like, I sat down in the chair, and he was like, I'm just gonna hack this off and then we'll figure out where to go from there. And I was like, cool.
So we both got haircuts now.
Yes.
Here we go. The 2 haircuts.
There we go. Hi. Yeah, it feels so good. And I keep like instinctively reaching up to brush my hair aside and like realize, hey, it's not there.
Right?
I don't even have to touch my head at all. This is fantastic.
Can you put my hat back on for me?
Sure. Here, let's just get across
Can't
the street.
really do it with one hand here. Yeah. Thank you very much. Oh, thanks everyone. I'm glad you like the new hairdos.
Yeah. It's a new day.
You're a Renaissance woman. My goodness. You're getting the compliments here big time.
Well, thanks guys. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. If anyone is thinking of chopping off your hair, do it. Just do it.
Everyone don't necessarily listen to that advice, but yeah.
Do it. It's so freeing.
Our summers in Toronto humid? Yes.
Very humid.
Prime mover, they're insufferably, torturously humid.
Okay, well, it's not that bad. Don't
Well,
imagine.
to me, it's that bad. Megan loves the heat, so it's not
like
bad for
30
her.
With the Humidex.
It's terrible. It's
Sometimes
terrible.
35, 36 with the Humidex.
It's awful. I literally cannot stand it. That's how humid it is. Thanks, Kathleen. So you're all shopped out, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, just I've been carrying this bag around like all day
Yeah.
because I went to Black Market first, and then like that was the first place I went to, and then I went down Queen West, and I went to a couple other places. Then I went to Jesse's. Then I went to a couple places in Kensington. Then I went to like buy a granola bar, and then I went to the hair place, and then I went to dinner, and then I walked all the way down here. So like,
Yeah.
I've been carrying this bag since like noon.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, kind of feels like my arm is coming out of the socket.
Hey, XP, why can't I ever say this? XPB zones. I always want to say Jones, but yes, hello to you.
Oh, I have to stop at Shoppers quick and buy sunscreen.
Okay. Yeah.
They didn't have it at the one in Eaton Center, so to check here.
Okay, well maybe we'll wrap it up there at Shoppers. Yeah. Oh yeah, prime mover. Yeah, I mean, it can get just as hot here as it gets in Florida. The thing is, of course, you know, to us that's a heat wave that might last a few days in the summer, whereas
Yeah.
for you that's every day, right?
Really?
Yeah, we might get like 4 or 5 days of like 90-degree plus weather in Toronto in the summer, and then it'll cool off, and then maybe a couple weeks later we might get another heat wave again, and then it cools off again. So most likely it would be closer to like 80 degrees or something on a summer day here.
I guess if you were to average it out.
Yeah, like that would be more typical. But it does get humid pretty often though. Make it feel a lot hotter.
Well, and we have more hot days now than we used to.
Yeah.
Like, they just seem to come more often. Whereas, like, before, like 10, 15 years ago, we might get like 1 or 2 days during the summer where it's like over 35 with the Humidex.
Oh, yeah?
But now we'll get like maybe 7 or 8 of them.
Right. So it's in the mid 80s today in the winter there. Yeah, like that's, you know,
Nice.
that's something we'll never experience. We recently had a warm day here in Toronto, just like last week, where it was around maybe maybe 60 degrees, maybe 60 Fahrenheit, which was pretty warm for Toronto in February.
Yeah.
Warm enough that people were like, wow, it's so warm, and people were wearing t-shirts and things like that.
Which was a bit of an exaggeration.
Yeah.
A little ambitious.
Yeah. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child.
So how long have you been going for?
2 hours and 28 minutes.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Stream.
Valerie, yeah, it's not warm for the summer. It's warm for February, though, for Toronto. I think it was a record-breaking day for warmth in Toronto for February.
Alright, I'm gonna go in here.
Okay, so Megan's going to pop inside. So I'm going to wrap up the stream in a minute or so. It looks like they're putting a new screen here underneath that other screen. They took down all the old ads that were there. So I wonder if the new screen is going to fill up the rest of that space. That would be kind of cool. So here we are, once again at Yonge and Dundas, or as some tourists like to say, Yonge and Dundas. It is the epicenter of the city for the millionth time on my channel. But I do live just a quick walk from here to the east, so that's why I tend to end a lot of my streams here, because it's literally just minutes from home. It's just a convenient spot for me to wrap up my streams. Hey, out and about with Lizzo. Hey, cheers to you. Out and about with Lizzo is a fellow streamer here in Toronto. Everyone should check her out as well. She passed the 1,000 subs mark a while back, so she's doing pretty well. And she streams a lot of live streams. Got the usual dance party here on the corner across the street. I'm not sure what they're all dancing to. I don't want to get too close. If I get any closer, that music will give me a copyright claim. Woo! They're doing the woo! Woo! They're doing Bhangra. So I think that will be it, people. Thank you very much for joining me on another fun-filled stream. Went all the way from Keele Station near High Park down here to Yonge and Dundas. I enjoyed every minute of this stream, so thank you all for participating, being awesome in the chat. Thank you to the mods for being awesome at what they do, and thank you to everyone who sent support with all those amazing super chats, super stickers. Very, very much appreciated. Kindness astounds me sometimes. And I'll be premiering a video tomorrow evening on my channel, so I hope You can all come and check that out. There's a live chat when I do these premieres also. Hope to see you there. And I'll be streaming again very soon. Keep an eye out within the next few days. So until then, I will continue. Thank you, everyone. It's been a great Saturday night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And that is all for now.